I made a list of what to talk about today so I don't ramble and so that I actually have ideas to talk about. It's really cold. I'm rambling. It's really cold in my office, and so I've been wearing my big comfy jacket all day, and I was like, I'm going out to the car. It's raining like crazy, and it's probably gonna be cold, so I'm taking my jacket. So yay, got my jacket and I'm comfy. Okay, so the first thing on my list. Okay, kind of want to do it more naturally than that. Okay, well, what I was just doing before lunch is that I was looking at short courses on the TAFE website, and I've always looked at the short courses and gone, oh, that's crap, that's on a Monday night, oh, that's crap, that's on a Wednesday night, and I don't want to go to work from 7 till 4, 10 past 4, and then go straight to TAFE from 6 till 9. That just seems like the worst day possible, because I don't get any me time, and I'd get home at 10:30, and going into Perth City at nighttime and leaving at 9:30, I would have to drive. I would be far too scared to take the train or the bus back to Armadale. So I was looking at the website, and they actually have some on Saturdays from 12:30 till 3, or from 9 till 12, and it looks really cool. And so I'm probably gonna sign up for a course. They've got 2 that I found interesting. One is makeup, and I was looking at makeup courses a while ago, and they were all really expensive, but then this one is actually reasonably cheap, and so that was kind of exciting. But then the other course I'm interested in is actually sewing and clothes making, and this one is for beginners, and I'm a beginner. I don't know how to sew things. I got taught in school when I was 11 or 10. I think I was 11, and let's just say 12 years later I forgot. I don't know how to do it. And I always have all these cool ideas of clothes that I can make, and I always want to make cool stuff, and I was like, oh, imagine if I knew how to make clothes. I would make the coolest dresses and outfits and costumes, but then I don't know how to make them, so then I never end up making the costumes or doing the dresses or anything. But then if I learn how, then I can make things, and it'll be fun, because then I'll have things that no one else has, and everyone will be like, oh my god, I love your outfit, where did you get it? And I'll be like, in here. Then they'll think I'm crazy and walk away, but they won't have it. And if they don't think I'm crazy, they could be like, where can I get one just like it? And I'll be like, in here. And then they'll give me money, and I'll make things. Imagine if I became a fashion icon. That would be so weird, because Kate, the girl who wears yoga pants and tank tops, the fashion icon. Come on, no one saw that coming. Now I've been wanting to get t-shirts, because at all the stores around here, they just have these, shirts for hipsters or 13-year-old girls, and I'm neither of those, and so I'm like, oh, but I like that design, but not the shape. It's very tiny, or it's too big, or it comes up to here, and I can't wear that because it makes me look weird. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna buy some stuff, big t-shirts or something, and do crazy things to it, and then cut it up so that it fits me, and I'll make things fit me, and I'll make them look nice and pretty, and have good nice scoop necks and stuff, and take off the sleeves so that I don't get too hot, even though I'm complaining about the cold. But most days it's hot. It's only cold today because it's windy and raining. Other than that, it's 19 degrees, which isn't that hot. But it's hot enough to be wearing a tank top and be fine. But anywho, I was thinking of it because I want to make a Halloween costume out of things that I don't wear every day. Because, like, for years, my Halloween costumes have been like, oh, well, I'll just throw on this item of clothing I already have and this item of clothing I already have. And then I'm just, like, going out in my normal clothes. And I'm like, it's a costume. Honest. And then, like, the only ones that I haven't are, like, my mom made me a split personality costume. It was like sugar and spice, and it was like 2 shirts from a thrift shop, and we like sewed them together, and 2 skirts, and we sewed them together as well. She did it all because she can actually sew. I can't. And I want to be able to do that kind of thing, because this Halloween I have such cool imagination kind of thing in mind. I've already ordered like a corset for it online. I've ordered the contact lenses online, and I might be ordering a skirt. But it would be so cool if I could go to a thrift shop, wash something 10 times, then actually wear it, or alter it and wear it. I say wash something 10 times because I feel dirty when I go to a thrift shop. I'm like, these things were owned by other people. I don't know what they did. I don't know what they spilled on it. Like, it's gross, it's dirty, and it's full of germs. And I'm like, okay, if I wash it like a bajillion times, I might wear it. I felt really bad once because I love Red Bull. And Troy found this Red Bull racing shirt at his work, and he was all excited, and he bought it for me, and it was like an old motorbike racing shirt, and it was like kind of used to be white, but it was a bit brown, and it had like pit stains, and I felt really bad because I never wanted to touch it or wear it. And I was like talking about Red Bull for ages and like the clothing, and then I wouldn't wear this thing. So I think if I get something from a thrift shop and I wash it like a million times, then I'll actually wear it and that'll be cool. Especially if I know how to sew and make things, then it's going to be cheap material in already the shapes that I want it to be in. Because then I can make additions and resize things, and if something's like not the right size, I'll just be like snippy and then it'll fit me and it'll be fantastic. But yeah, no, I'm excited to get stuff together for Halloween because I'm gonna come to work in Halloween like dress up, and the contact lenses I'm getting are gonna definitely disturb some people, and that's one of the main reasons, because I work at the front desk. I'm the first person people see when they come into the building. And so to come into a building, look down and see a girl who has like no irises or like anything, they'll be like, am I in the right place? Can I leave now? And it'll be really funny. Like, no one will actually leave because obviously I'll be in full costume, so it won't just be a really creepy thing. But I think it'll be good. Okay, now, before I go, there's one thing I really felt like showing today, because I was like, it's one of my favorite things in my car, and I want to let everyone know that it exists. And, so, this is Duncan. He looks like a Jumanji piece. How amazing is that? I think he's actually, like, all wood or ivory or something, and he's got these little toothpicks for his teeth, and you see, it's so cool. And yeah, I named him Duncan. I don't know why, but he lives in the glove compartment with all his other friends, and he always reminds me of the hippo. That's my face. He always reminds me, I think it's a hippo, I don't know. There's this Looney Tunes Warner Brothers cartoon where it just has this tiny, I think it's an elephant, yeah. It has this tiny elephant, and he's just marching through like the city, through New York or something, and there's just this like drum beat kind of going in the background, and everyone's like looking and then looking again and going, what, there's a tiny hippo? And then they're telling everyone there's a tiny hippo, and when they look again it's not there, and everyone's like, you're insane. And I don't know what it is, and I don't know where to find it, and I love it. And at one point the hippo's in a bird bath, and all the birds are like, there's a hippo. I don't know how he got up into the bird bath, but it was fun and it was cute. And it kind of goes with another like cartoon that I don't know where it is or where it came from, but it's all about this little worm, and he's just going around, and at first he's like this happy, peace-loving worm, and then it's just, he gets like really angry, and then it's just like he's like doing war, and then but by the end he's gone back to being a peace-loving worm, and he has like this peace medallion, and it looks really fun. So yeah, if anyone knows what they are, and I think the second one, the worm one, is in like the style of Ren and Stimpy. So yeah, if you know what it is, then please, God, tell me, help me find it, because I feel like I make these things up. I found 2 things from my past so far that I thought I just like dreamed. Or everyone's like, that's this, and I'm like, no, it's really not that, I haven't seen that. And they're like, no, that's this, and I'm like, no, it's really not. It doesn't have a polar bear knocking off someone's jaw. And I found it, and I got excited, and then I told everyone, and they were like, oh, okay, well, it sounds like this. But yeah, so if you find it, or if you know what it is, please tell me, because then I can prove to people I'm not crazy. Than they think. Okay, well, I literally stuck to one thing on my list of like 10 things to talk about. So, bye!